All right, before I get into the watch list for Tuesday, March 21st, real quick, we'll look at the SPY. Well, you know what? Before I look at the SPY, let me first say I'm going to put the link to our next webinar in the description to this video. So it's a free webinar. It's Thursday, March 23rd, so just in a few days. The title is, or the subject is about holding and hoping. And we're not just going to talk about that. We're going to break some stuff down for you, give you some trading tips that we use in our trading every day as well. Probably going to be free scotch to the first 50 people that come. So we look forward to talking to y'all. Those actually, the webinars are a lot of fun, and we enjoy the Q&A afterwards. So if you have a chance, show up on Thursday at 7:30. Again, the link to register will be in the description of this video or in the emails if you're on our email list as well. So let me go into the watch list for Tuesday. And just quick glance at the SPY, it's back down to support, right? You got some support here and the 20-day. So, you know, as far as I look at that, I say everything's a go to build a normal watch list, all right? VRAY, I called this today at a 6 entry with a 590 stop. It after triggering at 6, the lowest it got was 598. Went down 2 cents at the most. That's the most we were ever underwater. And only on a dime risk, and it ended up going up to 689. This goes back on watch for tomorrow because it's basically, I don't know what this is back here. It looks like paint splatter, but ever since it, I don't know, it's basically close to all-time highs and a very strong chart. So maybe we get some follow through tomorrow. I don't like to chase, and it's already moved fairly good distance from its lows on Friday to its highs today, but sometimes things just keep moving. All right, so let's move along to the next one, GALT. Still kind of flagging under this 220. I want to keep that one on watch. DPW. This one finally found some buying today. Remember, this was up over $1.70 4 sessions ago. Maybe back up through $1 tomorrow on volume. We'll see. It definitely found some support today, so it goes back on watch. AUPH, after the secondary and doing next to nothing for what, 3-4 days, just ripped today. I want to watch that for some follow through tomorrow. MBRX, nice little volume spike today. Nice support below, coming off a nice support. So look for a continuation of that pop tomorrow. PTX, I'd said I like this over 4. It sure didn't do much over 4. I mean, it really needs to get up over 440 to kind of be in breakout territory, but we'll see if this one can follow through. After if it holds above 4 in the morning, it might be ready to rip higher. So we'll keep PTX on watch. SCON, you had this spike on Friday that pretty much gave it all back, and then today right back up. So I love this over the 2-day high, over $1.35. CRBP, you kind of have a little cup and handle. If you picture from here, and you kind of have the handle here, trying to break out. The highs back here in October was what, 1078, and then today's high was like 1050. So through the half tomorrow. If through 1050, it might just take out this 1078 and break out. And glance at the weekly chart. Yeah, so that'd be all-time highs if you can get over that 1078. So we'll see if we can get through to half tomorrow and maybe make a move at all-time highs. Little extra volume today on little pop too. Let's see. That's CRBP, OCUL. You've got a high, lower high, lower high, and really kind of, then sellers came in and it's right back up. So I really like this one over these 2 days. Let's see, 1007, up over 1007. This one's really interesting because then it might make a move through that 1050 and challenge this. I mean, I'm not going to draw the trend line, but you can picture it, right, from here to here to here. So I really like this. I'm even going to put 1008 in my notes. I don't live and die by those numbers because we don't know how it's going to open tomorrow. So 1008 doesn't mean that much. If for some reason it opens at 850 tomorrow, by the time it gets to 1008, it will be extended and so on. So you have to take every trade on what's going on at that moment, all right? But assuming a fairly flat open and maybe a sideways move for a while, a push through 10 or through 1008 might be a nice setup. Might give a nice trade on this OCUL. Couple more. TGTX, after the gap up and then a really nice rally, 3 days lower. I'm going to watch that one for potential bounce. And then I have this one, which kind of hesitant to put this on watch, but QBAK, never heard of this thing, and you know it almost never hits a million shares. That's probably why I never heard of it. But a really big move here from under 450 to up to 10, and now you're a few days lower. Actually, today was kind of an inside day, but let's look at it on 15-minute candles. I don't know. I like this if it can trade in a narrow range tomorrow and then break its early high. Just the fact that it's fallen from 10 down to, you know, at one point on Friday, 650 something. It held up pretty well today. So watching for this one for a bounce tomorrow. That's probably my least favorite of this list, but goes on watch anyway. We'll add some potential morning gap and go plays as well in the pre-market. And that gives us that. And this list together gives us plenty to watch tomorrow to hopefully catch a couple nice trades. All right, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see everybody on Tuesday.